Offshore wind farms currently provide us with 10% of our energy in the UK, but recently the government have made a real push for us to increase this. So by 2030, we're looking at those wind farms increasing by 5 times. So they'll be providing a huge part of our energy. It's incredibly important that we get the energy, renewable energy in place. It's critical if we're going to address the climate crisis with absolute immediate effect. It's also crucial to address the energy crisis, to give us energy that's affordable and energy that is secure. But the really equally important thing here is that we do this in an environmentally sustainable way. If we don't, there is a risk we will exchange one environmental crisis for another.
So the impact on biodiversity is likely to be huge. The consent time for offshore wind farms is being cut from 4 years to 1 year, so that's much less time we have to consider the biological impacts of these structures on the marine environment. Some of these include direct effects such as displacement of biodiversity around the immediate structure. There can also be several indirect effects such as entanglement in cables, reduced food web availability. It can displace fisheries and can also put other things like birds, mammals, it can take them away from the areas around offshore wind farms.
For the last 20 years, PML has been embedded within the offshore renewable energy research area. What we would like to do is bring the research that PML have done, which has shown that there's positive benefits for biodiversity, but also potential negatives for biodiversity. And we're going to bring that together in a tool co-developed with stakeholders to enable them to find ways that will maximise those benefits, but minimise those costs. We can shift the situation from one where there's an environmental cost and real damage to a place where there's huge benefits for the environment. So we will be able to have this energy supply that's secure and affordable, but also environmentally sustainable. I'm also very excited because this is something we're doing here in the UK, and we can become a world leader and make a difference. But our work here can then be transferred across the world, so we can ensure this energy transition is undertaken in a sustainable way globally.